From the East Tennessee Weather Center, here's your evening weather update with meteorologist Mike Witcher.
Well, it was a chilly day around East Tennessee. Temperatures only topped out in the 40s and the 50s. Clouds are sticking with us. Here comes this piece of energy. Snow is moving its way on in. Let's go ahead and talk about the details here. We did make it to about 51 degrees in Knoxville. That happened at about the noon hour today. 43 Crossville, 55 Chattanooga, and 45 in the Tri-Cities. But, of course, the big story is the system that's going to continue to dive its way to the south and southeast. Yes, it brings us snow showers overnight tonight. And whatever we wake up with on Friday morning is likely all we will see. Although another disturbance on Friday, well, it may bring out some more snow across upper East Tennessee. Plus, we have some changes because the National Weather Service has added a few more counties to the winter weather advisory. So this runs until 10 o'clock Friday morning. We've added places like Greenville, Tri-Cities, Rogersville, not just the higher elevations. So these are the areas that could see an additional snowfall overnight tonight. So let's pick up our timeline. Futurecast 7 o'clock here. Clouds have been with us. Here comes this piece of energy. It dives its way to the south and southeast. We've got more moisture available and colder air up towards Tri-Cities. It's going to linger a little bit longer along with the Smoky Mountains. And that's why we do have that winter weather advisory that's taking shape there across the area. So by 7 o'clock in the morning on Friday, yes, maybe a few flurries from time to time. Whatever we wake up with on the ground is likely to be the extent of it, except for you folks across the highest peaks of the Smokies, of course, because I think the snow machine will continue for at least a good part of our Friday. Forecast low temperatures dropping down into the 20s and 30s, a chilly start to the day. Through the day on Friday, again, that upslope flow across the mountains, I think is going to wring out a little bit more moisture. I don't think we're going to see a ton of sunshine throughout the day on Friday. I think it's going to stay rather overcast and gray. And then another little weak wave Friday night and Saturday morning, mainly affecting upper East Tennessee. So let's talk snowfall totals. I know a lot of you want to talk about that, so this takes us all the way through Friday morning, running you through Friday afternoon. I think we'll add up a little bit more across the higher elevations. So this is the general idea. The classic horseshoe. It looks like a horseshoe, right? Less likely to see much snow from Knox County south along Interstate 75. And let's go ahead and walk you through the location. So upper East Tennessee, the Cumberland Plateau has the best chance of seeing about an inch or less. I think that's about the extent of what we'll see from Sunbright to Jamestown, Clark Range to Crossville, Wartburg, Huntsville, Oneida, a little bit likely to see a little bit closer to about an inch of snowfall and up the I-75 corridor. Now, as we swing over to the mountains, we're going to see a lot more than that. And there is the possibility of 3 to 5 plus across some of the highest peaks of the Smokies. Come down into the lower elevations, I think 1 to 3, right around, maybe Gatlinburg area, Tremont, Cades Cove, and Tail of the Dragon, I think about 1.2 as well, or 122. And then upper East Tennessee. Remember, this is where the National Weather Service has added a winter weather advisory. So from Johnson City to Mountain City, I think a good solid 1 to 2 inches can't be ruled out. And again, that's going to be through the early morning hours and then lasting for maybe a few hours early Friday morning. So our rain chances over the next 7 days, precipitation anyways, 10% throughout the day on Friday. Rain free through the weekend. Rain chances ramp up as we get into next week. And there's another couple of systems on the way. Tuesday and Wednesday, and then even more so as we get into our Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. Looks like a big old rain system is on the way. Temperatures will come up, reflecting that as well, back to those seasonal averages after a couple of cold days. Dew points come up, a sign of increasing moisture around the area, and therefore low temperatures come up as well, at least eventually and slightly above average. But definitely a couple of chilly mornings ahead of us. Make sure you stay on top of this ever-changing weather pattern with the East Tennessee Weather app. It's a free app download. Just search East TN Weather, all one word. Wake Up with Witcher starts off at 7 o'clock for a live weather update. All East Tennessee weather platforms updated by 6 a.m. I hope you check back in.